use progressions a lot? I've actually never asked you that.
I do. I haven't produced a class on them yet because they're another layer. And they're another layer. And the progression is, for those that don't know, it's sort of like a seed, like when you have a seed of a tree, it unfolds over time. On a certain year, the tree will grow its first fruit. In a certain year, it's starting to get old. And we all have this from the moment we were wound up. So tick, 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 the chart will show your progression, what's due, what's coming due. But the transits are what's going on right now, and they need to trigger those progressions. So there, in my first medical astrology book, I have a little chapter on progressions and how to use them, because you can't just use them all by themselves. The transits and the progressions work together. That being said, you can do perfectly good any kind of astrology without progressions.
Absolutely.
They certainly add this extra, sauce behind everything in a second testimony. They'll tell you when something's going to be, level 10 instead of level 5. The transits are loaded up, and there's a progression right there. You know the bells are going off. Absolutely.
So some medical astrologers talk about progressed moon being where people have their biggest mineral deficiencies. Do you agree with that?
I have never heard this before.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm still learning. I study. I sit around studying medical dictionaries for fun. I study all the time, and I just learn something new. I find the biggest mineral deficiencies are generally where you have certain natal planets. We'll leave this for Kira to teach later, or if she doesn't want to, I can handle it. She's our nutritionist. And so where you have certain natal planets, you'll tend to use up more of those vitamins or minerals faster.
Yeah.
You can practically prove this. It certainly worked with me and many people I've seen. Now, the progress moon is, just your lunar cycle as it's going around through your life. Somebody may have observed that it has the same effect. I have never followed it, so I can't.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. When you read about the cell salts or the tissue salts, the 12 mineral salts, they often talk about the progressed, a few books that I've read, but they've probably all seeded from one person. That's always the interesting thing in medical astrology, is to read books and then go back into where that info came from and that info came from. I find that fascinating.
And is it an idea that was in somebody's head, or was it empirically proven?
I know.
That's what we find out.
But they talk about the mineral salt most used up most quickly is the mineral salt of the progressed moon. And I have watched that over the years, and I definitely see there's an increased need. If you think about the moon as nutrition and digestion, and then it progressing into another sign and churning through that mineral, I kind of like that idea. For me, it works. I've definitely seen, so I'm talking more mineral salts than I am like the homeopathic tissue salts. I've definitely noticed watching people with like progressed moon going into Pisces, and almost instantly the Pisces mineral salt is iron phosphate or ferrum phos, and instantly their iron levels start dropping. And I've noticed that. I notice it more with, maybe it's more overt with Pisces, or maybe progressed moon in Leo and magnesium. But I'm one of those people that kind of believes everybody needs more magnesium.
Are they year-long progressions?
2.5.
2.5 for the moon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2.5 for the moon. So 30 months.